Hey Pascal Pros, it is Tuesday, December 16th. Can you all believe we're over halfway done with December already? It feels like we just started. And I'll be honest, I don't know what happened to all of 2025, but here's the important thing. It is National Chocolate Covered Everything Day. So what can you cover in chocolate? You're asking the wrong question. What can't you cover in chocolate? Just a quick Google search landed me these. We've got fruits, nuts, cookies. Here's where it gets a little weirder. Beef jerky, pickles, hot peppers, squid, onion, and bugs. So if you're feeling adventurous, go pick up some random stuff from the grocery store and start coating stuff in chocolate. You might come up with a flavor combination that is outstanding. You can start selling it at farmers markets and make a ton of money in the summertime. Or you can, maybe make a combination that tastes terrible and you'll know you're never going to put chocolate with whatever that thing is ever again. Now, if you're not feeling that adventurous, just go buy some chocolate covered something from the grocery store. All right, couple of things. So for housekeeping today, for my HVAC service technicians, the 25C tax credit expires on December 31st of 2025, meaning if you have a customer that has a pretty old, heat pump and they're looking to get this thing replaced, but they're thinking about waiting a couple years, just make sure to educate them and let them know that up to $2,000 worth of rebate is going away on higher efficiency equipment at the end of this month. It might be the nudge they need to try to take advantage of $2,000, up to $2,000 tax credit, but also the prices of this equipment are only going to go up. So making sure that customers are aware of those two things might help them to make a financial decision that will save them money in the future. Okay, let's talk about a process change. So card readers. Team, I was recently informed that we are no longer giving out credit card readers to new technicians that are getting hired. This was news to me, but it's a good time to go ahead and start practicing tap to pay. So I went ahead and made a video. I just dropped a quick video in this link tree for your managers to be able to play after the videos today. It's super short and it's just a quick video showing how to use tap to pay. So here's the thing. We still have some credit card swipers out there in the field. I know that we still have some, but here's what I want my technicians to do. If I can ask you guys to do me a favor, start using the tap to pay now while we still have the option to have another sort of payment to be able to collect payment another way for a lot of technicians in the field. And let's try to figure out when the tap to pay is not working. And this can be, connection issues. This can be specific cards that maybe don't have a tap to pay function. Let's start practicing and using it often. That way we can see when these different issues are coming up so we can get it fixed. Because here's the thing. We are going to be switching to a new app, the ServiceTitan Field Mobile app, towards the end of February, or sometime in the month of February is the planned time. Now that can get pushed back a little bit just depending on how the app is actually working, if they have bugs, if there's issues going on with the app that we don't want to roll it out right that minute. But here's the exciting thing. With this Field Mobile app rollout, I would love to get to just using tap to pay and just completely do away with the credit card swiper. So I need you guys' help though. Start using tap to pay. That way we can figure out what's going on and make sure we don't have any other issues. One other thing I want to hit on while we're talking about payment is if a customer has a credit card on file, we still need to be using tap to pay or using the credit card swiper to collect payment on any estimate that we sell in the field. And here's what you need to let customers know. The credit card saved on file is only for membership payments. That's why we save it on file. It's for the membership payments. Any other estimate that's sold, we need to be collecting a credit card on file, or we need to be collecting payment with a credit card, even if it's the exact same credit card that they have on file. We still need to be able to use the tap to pay or use the credit card swiper to collect that payment. So let customers know that payments saved on file are not for estimates being sold today. It's for the membership only. All right. And just kind of hitting on ServiceTitan, I told you guys a little bit about it just a minute ago, but these new changes coming with the ServiceTitan Field mobile app are going to be awesome. I think it's going to make you guys' lives so much easier in the field. There's several functions that are going to be in ServiceTitan now that we've had to use a third-party, app or a third-party workaround in order to make the information available to ServiceTitan, and I think it's going to make it a lot easier for you guys in the field. Now, we've got some testing to do. Be on the lookout for some videos on the ServiceTitan Field mobile app in the coming weeks. But for our service technicians who are already pretty comfortable with the process of ServiceTitan, I don't think there's going to be much of a learning curve. There's going to be a little bit of a difference in format, some extra features you might have to learn, but it's not going to be that much of a lift to get you guys onto the new app. Obviously, we've got a lot of new technicians coming on, and we'll be making training videos specifically for the ServiceTitan Field mobile app for those technicians who are getting onboarded. So I hope that everybody has a great rest of your week, and I will see you all next week on Tech Talk.